Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Tucker McCann's got it set up and ready to go.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. To return it, Alvin Kamara.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
Here come the Vikings now as they get set on 1st down and 10. Mariota now after the fumble recovery.
There's the rookie from LSU. It's Jamar Chase.
And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Escaping the pressure right.
He will find his man Chase complete.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Jamar Chase.
30 yards.
And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Off play action, Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Mariota's throw caught by Sanders.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. Flushed out right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Jamar Chase
with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. And plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt.
Cameron Batson now from his in.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
To throw, Mariota.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. They have the short field, and they make quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
And that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Oh, look at the juke. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Kamara trying the right side. Nifty move. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards, first down, Vikings.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Fighting him off. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. A give to Kamara running right. Dances by him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
A give. This is Kamara.
50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Alvin Kamara
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Vikings are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Now Prater to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. With Ryan Tannehill and the Titans can do.
Interesting stat line right now. Technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2 passes to his own team. But
and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. On the ground, Kamara. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. Extra point good by Prater. And that will extend this big lead. That time a 6-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete here.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. Throw left side here, hauled in by the tight end, Ferkser. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. To throw is Tannehill. He dumps it off for Henry. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jamar Chase on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. Prater for the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here complete to Batson. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Tannehill. He'll dump this underneath for Evans. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got a man. It's Ferkser, the tight end. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
And that'll do it for the... And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Kamara now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the second half with Kamara. 104 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Kamara. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down. Now Mariota. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings. Jamar Chase, 58 yards. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. Extra point good by Prater. And that will extend this big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it's polished off by a Viking score. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes... And he loses the football a second time. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense, I thought he may go the distance, to a big play for the defense.
And how about the emotions for the defense on that play? It broke big. It was going to be an absolute disaster for them, and it turns out they end up with the football. I don't know that they're exactly celebrating. Definitely plenty of relief, though.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3.
This is Kamara. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings offense continues to pour it on. Prater for the extra point. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Titans, gain of 12. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up the 3-yard gain.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Second and 7, operating from the 34.
Now it's Tannehill.
He's got his tight end over the middle. That's Ferkser.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now Tannehill. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Henry. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
Off the option, here's Henry. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. McCann's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Mariota here to throw. Forced out to his left. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll give it here to his running back. Powerful running. 142 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Being chased out left. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film and find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Congratulations on yet another victory.
The coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. But you're down to your opponent's 10. First and goal. Offense getting set as they've got it first and goal from the 10. A first down throw for Mariota. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jamar Chase there to make the grab. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an Ultimate Challenge. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But you're in the red zone, and it's first and 10. Mariota to throw it. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jamar Chase there to make the grab. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
Coach, we start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You have possession at your opponent's 30. First and 10. Here come the Vikings now as they get set on first down and 10. Mariota on first down. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught in the end zone. Minnesota. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We start this challenge off in the first quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your opponent's 40 as we get set here, 1st and 10. Mariota. Open receiver complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Jamar Chase, 40 yards. And just like that, another Ultimate Challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the Coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
Men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. To throw is Mariota. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. First down, Mariota. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jamar Chase there to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Throwing now is Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, it's Wade, and this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. Kamara now to return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here's Mariota. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mariota on the check down. He finds Kamara. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Mariota, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Touchdown, Vikings! Jamar Chase with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's polished off by a Viking score. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Going deep for Diggs. And this one is incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll kick it away for the second time. On the return, it's Kamara. Oh, some strong running. A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jamar Chase on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback. And now out come the Bills. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen, throw left side, complete. That's Wade. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Open man is Marquez Stevenson. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Off the play fake. That's caught by Stevenson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Allen again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Allen, he's got the hook up with Diggs. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now Allen. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. The kick by Bass is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Kamara now to return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Through, and he's got space. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And quickly they get to the line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a third down and 8. Mariota now, escaping the pressure right. A beautiful fake, finding room to the 20. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll sneak it with Mariota, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Marcus Mariota keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead is now 24. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And no return here for Wright. It'll be a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now Allen. Rolling to his right. Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Hassan Reddick able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, 46 yards. And the Bills are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Marcus Mariota. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
Now Tre'Davious White on the return. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
See how they handle the waning moments of this one. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And again, it's Allen. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up touchdown Bills. Dawson Knox, 36 yards. And the Bills get a bit closer.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing here, Mariota. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jamar Chase, 38 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught out in the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
On 1st down, Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly. After the sack on 1st down, Allen, he finds his man, complete. That's Wade. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And Diggs has it. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 47 yards. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And the Vikings hands team able to recover, and that should just about do it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those